I wrote a story
Where's this chair? Weighs
and the
1,000
theme
pounds.
was worry. And tips on how to control worry. Because everyone worries.
Most people worry about this, it never happens.
So,
It's called being prepared.
that's right, some worry really catapults you to not procrastinate. Because you know, you're faced with having to get something done. But there's two types of worries. Worries that haven't happened and worries that have happened. And two people in my life taught me two valuable lessons. And they're my mantras, and they have been for many years. One was my partner in crime, Shelley Good, my ultimate concierge. And when I would worry about something that had not happened, and I'd say, oh, I hope this doesn't, you would look at me and you would say, look, you have plenty of time to worry. So don't worry now about something that never happened, that hasn't happened. And 90% of things that we do worry about never do happen. So I did listen, and now every time I begin to worry about something that hasn't happened, that is my mantra. There is plenty of time to worry, and I go about my day. I put it totally out of my mind. I've taught myself, and it wasn't hard because it's logical. The second type of worry is really when you have something to worry about.
Problem.
And when I had cancer, not only did I worry, I was so sad and I was so frightened. And so I got up every day, put on my red lipstick, walked out the door. I never laid down. I was proactive, but in my mind, I was really
Control.
so worried.
Words you were in trouble. And you were.
And then I ran into a girlfriend who had the same type cancer I had. And I walked into a store, she was a sales girl, and I just started crying. And she said, come and sit with me. And I did, and she said to me, now look, I want you to go to this psychologist. She has helped me through this awful experience, and I'm a great believer in listening to people I respect and following through. And so I went home, I told my ultimate concierge, I called this woman, I visited her, and this is what she taught me. She taught me to see my problems as gray, not black. My problems were gray. And why? Because the cancer I had, though it was a very bad cancer, was a stage 1, which was in my favor. It definitely wasn't black. And the second thing is that I was proactive and I never missed a scheduled appointment for my CAT scan. So the word gray, whenever I have a problem, even if it's about my children, which of course are my problems, my mother, people I love, I think this is a great problem, and 99 times out of 100, it's solvable and workable. So now, to be really honest, when I have to have a CAT scan to be checked, I am very frightened. And I think that's normal, to be afraid, don't you?
Well, afraid's the wrong word. I use the word concerned, not afraid. I'm not afraid until a problem has surfaced and I have to go now to a procedure that's going to try to solve the problem. That's when I'm concerned about the problem. I mean, when I'm worried about the problem, because I'm going in for surgery or whatever it is, and I don't know what's going to happen, and I have no control. Being worried is I have control. I have some control. I can pick a doctor. I can go to a different hospital. That creates how am I going to solve the problem? Once I've decided how I'm going to try to solve the problem, then I'm concerned about that. That's step two. Step one is what's wrong. Step two, I've got a bad problem.
So first you're concerned and then you get worried
I get
if there's
worried
a problem.
if there's-
Well, I get worried. I get worried 2 weeks before. I don't get worried the day of. I start worrying 2 weeks before, and you know that because I wake you in the middle of the night and I say, I'm so scared. But I say to myself, that's normal.
Yeah,
But wait, but 11 and a half months out of the year, I'm fine and I see everything gray and I don't worry anymore
Let me tell
because
you-
she taught
Let
me.
me tell you what cures that whole system. Is after you go through 8 or 10 of these worries that turn out to be nothing, you begin to realize that you're worrying for nothing. That you have to wait until there's really a problem before you worry about a problem. It isn't a problem. It isn't a problem yet. It may be a problem. Maybe it'll be a problem, but it probably is not. And after you go through 10 of those or 8 of those, you cut your finger. How bad is it? Now the finger swells.
That's different than cancer.
Well, you're talking about now. That's another question.
But that's what I'm talking about right now. I'm
But-
talking
but
about
you're
all
talking
the,
about the very
wait, I
worst.
am talking about to women right now who are faced with a real worry. And that worry is, say, cancer. And what they should try and do. And what they should try and do is see things gray
Okay.
and not black
Okay.
for the whole year before they have to have their test again or whatever. So those are my 2 mantras. See gray when there is a problem. And what was my other? No.
Just do you start to
No, when there isn't a problem, I say, I'll worry when I have something to worry about and go on with a happy day. And the other thing about worry, and I don't live this kind of life, so I don't have to worry about this, but I know one of my children, for example, that child is an adult and she worries about the past. So don't use all your positive energy today worrying about what was and what did happen. It's over, it's done, and enjoy your day today.